So right now I'm here with.
Shanzay, hi.
How's your day going?
All right, not bad. It's really warm. I'm not the biggest fan of warm weather. I love winter.
Yeah, you love winter.
Yeah, I mean my birthday's in December, so maybe that's why.
Mine's in November.
Really? So
But I
you're a
still
winter
like
baby
being
too?
warm.
Nah,
I still love
it's
being
too
warm.
much for me. It's too much, and the bugs. I hate bugs.
So what was going on? You're on your way to do what? You told me?
Just buy some things for my cats. I just got two new ones.
Yeah.
Super excited.
How
So I'm
many
doing
cats
now.
do you have now?
Well, I'm about to have 4.
I'll be honest. I used to think having cats was a bit. I don't know what to say. Alternative, like it's
Yeah.
different. Most people have dogs.
I feel like cats are better than dogs because first of all, dogs stink. Cats don't stink, and they clean themselves. When a cat purrs and cuddles you, trust me, you'll become a cat person.
I haven't seen this
I
so
feel like
far.
you'll find your cat one day.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get deeper.
Yeah.
What would you say is the story of your life so far?
A bit sad, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've had a very sad life, I feel like.
It doesn't seem that way. You
I
seem like
know.
I saw you walking down the street. You seem very
That's
chill,
because I try to
happy,
stay. I try to
positive.
stay positive. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like everyone goes through their struggles in life, and if you let those struggles define you, then you'll never be happy. And just recently, I had a miscarriage, so that was to add on to everything, and no one would realize because I'm so, you know. But I feel like if you let yourself be down the dumps all the time, which I did a lot. I did try to commit suicide before.
Oh
I
my
was
God.
self-harming. I was quite young, and then I realized that it doesn't help anything.
Yeah.
The only person who I'm hurting is myself. The people who hurt me, they're living their life, enjoying their life, so why can't I? You know, so that's how I try and live my life now. Just anything that's out of my control, don't worry about it.
Well, you weren't kidding when you said you've been through a few things. And
yeah.
that's really interesting. I would not have pictured that seeing you.
Yeah.
But what I love is just your positivity. And the question for me is, when I hear these stories, I think about my life and I think, wow,
Yeah.
I haven't had anything even close to that. And yet
Yeah.
I still feel down sometimes.
Of course.
So with this, say, miscarriage and
Yeah.
everything else you've been through, do you have any tips of how you got past that? Like literally, how do you
I
get
just
past
feel
something like that?
The saying that I always go by is cry a river, build a bridge, and get over it.
Whoa,
That's how I
say
live my
say
life.
that again, please.
Cry a river,
Yes.
build a bridge, and get over it. It's
That's
good to
amazing.
grieve and
Yeah.
let all of your feelings out. And I feel like a lot of people tend to hold in their feelings and hold in their tears and everything as a way of coping, and I don't think that's
Yeah.
good. Let it all out, cry your river, then build your bridge, and then get over it.
How
That's it.
how do you build your bridge? What's an example of something you can do or something you did to build
Well,
that bridge?
for me, so I'm an artist, I paint a lot,
Okay.
and that's what I used to express myself. However, when I was going through a really tough time, I completely cut out art. It was like I was almost punishing myself because of the life what I was going through at the time.
Yep.
I'd also in the past found really bad things to cope. I used to smoke a lot, but I've realized that I feel like in order to even be able to handle those things, you need to first acknowledge them. I feel like usually I brush them aside, and that's what I usually always do. Brush all my things aside, brush everything that happened aside, but you can't do that. In order to build your bridge, you need to first accept what happened, grieve what happened, and then for you to build, you need to then reconnect with things that made you happy in the past. If you have nothing, then try everything you can. I feel like that's the best way you can figure out yourself, because there's so many things in this world that you can do. There's so many hobbies, so many people, and I feel like in order to get yourself out of that rut, connect with people. Connect with different hobbies, things that you'd never thought you'd experience before. Try it, you know? And that helps you rebuild yourself. Your confidence levels come back up again. You start to almost forget how upset you were in the past instead of hanging on to those feelings, which helps you rebuild, I believe.
Honestly, that is very amazing, especially
you.
coming from someone your age. So I
Thank you.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
How are you doing now, by the way? How's everything going now? Are you in a better place?
I am in a
Feeling-
better place. I'm still, struggling and figuring everything out because the miscarriage did happen
Yeah.
this month. So
Oh my God.
yeah, and you would never believe it, would you?
Today's literally the 16th, so it's
yeah,
like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. So I went for a big breakup, big miscarriage, and I feel like I've been smoking for 6 years. So I had to cut that out, and I feel like
You've been smoking 6 years.
6 years consecutively, as
Yeah.
in every day.
Cigarettes.
No, weed. Never cigarettes. No. Weed, which I had to stop. And I felt like that was putting me down, like in a very horrible place. When I stopped smoking, and with this whole miscarriage and everything, it kind of helped me, because I realized, because I believe in God, and I feel like God will never give you any problem that he don't think you can overcome. He'll never give you anything that is too difficult, because he knows you and he knows you'll be able to overcome it. So when I went through the miscarriage and everything, I was in a very abusive relationship.
Yeah.
I'd stayed through all of the problems, and what made me leave was the fact that he wasn't there for me when I had the miscarriage, and that had
Yeah.
opened my eyes to leave. So in a way, I felt like that was God's way of helping me.
Yeah.
So as much as it may not have been what I wanted, sometimes what you want isn't what's right for you all the time. So
Yeah.
I feel like that also helps. Knowing that what you want may not always be the right option for you, I feel like is a very big thing, because as humans we're very selfish, we're very greedy, and sometimes we need to push that all aside and realize what I'm doing isn't right. Just because I want it, it doesn't mean I need it, you know? So that's how I've been trying to decompress and stay calm. And yes, I wanted the baby, but maybe
Yeah.
that's not it. I'm 20, you know?
Yeah.
I'm young.
Yeah, you're
Maybe
young
that it
this
wasn't
time.
my time, you know? So telling myself things like that helps a lot.
Yeah, and you don't want it with the wrong person
Of
either.
course not. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like that's exactly what God wanted for me. He didn't want me to be in that position, stuck with someone abusive, you know?
That's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. Very positive perspective,
Yeah.
very useful for everyone watching this. But let's look forward. So we've been asking about the past so far.
Yeah.
Next question is, what do you want next? What would you like to accomplish next? What's the next chapter for you?
Okay, so I'd say next short term is I want to reconnect with my art. That's what I've been trying to do, is reconnect a lot, because I used to be a very big painter, and not to flip my own boat, I'm an amazing painter, but also I want to go into psychology, because I've always loved how the brain works, and I've always been interested in it, mental health and things like that. I feel like a lot of the time when people label mental health, they label people as crazy, and I don't think they're crazy. I just feel like they view life and world differently than we do, and I feel like maybe a lot of the things they view is true, and I've always wanted to go into that. So my next step is psychology course and reconnecting with my art and reconnecting with myself, because I feel like in my last relationship I did lose a lot of myself. So yeah, short term, that's what I want to do next. Yeah.
That's beautiful. And
you.
I'm sure you'll get there. I'm sure you're taking steps already.
Yeah.
So
He's gone.
Fly's trying to get it in the interview. Ask some questions as well. Okay, this might seem like a world away to you, but imagine this. You're 30 years old.
Yeah.
Life is perfect. So we're not even talking being realistic now. Just
Okay.
whatever. So your life is amazing. You're 30 years old. What does that look like? Where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing?
So there's two careers I'd either take a path down, is a therapist, or I'd go into genuinely being an artist and pursuing my art. So either one of those, and I'd have my kids. I've always wanted like a happy home. I've never like wanted to be rich or anything like that. I just want a happy home, my own house, happy kids, and that's what I want. Everyone around me to be happy, including myself. That's what I would love. That's it.
Beautiful message, as always, as usual. Last one is this. If you had one message to share with anyone watching this video, with the world, what would that be?
I feel like just don't dig yourself in a hole. No matter what you're going through, just know that maybe in a year's time it's gonna be over. Like, it might be so difficult right now. You might feel like your life is over. Trust me, it's not. You've got many years ahead of you, and you need to remember that. Don't give up so soon, like me.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Actually, how did you were smoking for 6 years.
Yeah.
How did you stop that?
That one was
Any
difficult.
tips on that one?
That one was terrible, because I did try stop before, and again I tried. So when you're smoking, at the time, in the first few days, it feels like you cannot live without it. You feel like you're dying, you feel like you can't sleep. I was to the point where I couldn't eat without smoking beforehand, because it would make me feel sick. So I started to get nausea pills to help with that, so I had an excuse. And I feel like a lot of smokers, we use things as an excuse. You know, you say, oh, I need it to sleep, I need it to eat. You don't need it, you want it. And I feel like you need to remove those excuses and realize what you're actually doing to yourself. You're really affecting your health. And it's made me realize after the first week, you're fine. The first week is going to be the hardest for you, and just know if you get through those 7 days, you won't have to smoke again.
That's actually very interesting. I don't smoke,
Yeah.
but I have funny addictions like donuts, like
Yeah,
fast
yeah,
food and stuff
yeah.
like that. And that's what's happened to me. It's like the first week where I stopped carbs or something is hard,
terrible, I
and then
know.
after that, it's like I don't even like the
Yeah,
taste
it's because your
anymore.
body's
almost.
adjusting and you have to give yourself time to adjust. So just don't forget that. Don't feel like, oh, it's going to be like this forever. Trust me, it's just the first week. And if it's not the first week, it's just the first two. That's it. That's all. And you can do it. I know you can. Because if I can do it, you can. Trust me.
I love it. Thank you so much for your
Thank
time. It's
you.
been fun. This was
I
really
loved
fun.
it. Yeah, it was
I'm glad you
amazing.
enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
thank you.
Okay,
Bye,
so
guys.
everyone follow her, check out her
Yes.
art, her paintings,
Follow me.
and see you in the next one.
Bye.